Welcome everybody to the channel, and we are into the final of our Mount Rushmores of Rotations tournament. And today we've got the Atlanta Braves hosting the Chicago Cubs. The 98 Atlanta Braves are going to be led by their ace, Greg Maddux. He's 3-1 in the tournament with a 1.71 ERA. He has been magnificent. For Chicago, they're going to send their ace, Mordecai Brown, and he's been solid for them. Their whole staff has been really... Ed Ruleback has been their main guy. He's been amazing. But the whole staff of the Cubs has been shown why they've won 116 games in the 1906 season. So here we go. Game 1 of this best of 9 game series to see who had the best rotation in all of baseball. And here's the lineup for the Cubs. They will send against Greg Maddux. Batting leadoff in center field, Jimmy Slagle. Batting second, the left fielder, Jimmy Sheckard. Batting third, the right fielder, Frank Schulte. Batting cleanup, the manager, Frank Chance. He'll be playing first base. Batting fifth at third base, Harry Steinfeld. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Joe Tinker. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Johnny Evers. Batting eighth, at catcher, Johnny Kling. And batting ninth, the DH today, Solly Hoffman. So here we go as we start this final series of this tournament. Slagle lead it off. He's batting .247 in the tournament. He's driven in 2. The pitch to Slagle, 3-4-4, and right out of the gate we're going to get a rare play check. And it is going to be a rare play right out of the gate. 2 and a 4. It's going to be a chopper down the third baseline. Jones backhands it. His throw is going to be wide. And Galarraga is pulled off the bag. They're going to give the error to Chipper. And like that, the Cubs have their leadoff batter on. Jones made a nice play on it, but his throw pulls Galarraga off the bag, and the Cubs had their first base runner on. That'll bring up Jimmy Sheckard. Sheckard hitting .316 with a homer and 10 runs batted in. He's had a good tournament. And they're going to do a little hit and run here. There goes Slagle. .266. This one's fly to center. Andrew Jones will make the grab. Slagle heads back to first. So that didn't work out for the Cubs. 1 away. And it's going to bring up Schulte. Frank Schulte, .321 with a homer and 11 runs batted in. 2-5-5. There's going to be a fly ball to center. Jones again. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down here in the first inning. Slagle still at first. And here comes the big guy, Frank Chance. He's been the leading hitter for this club. .373 in the tournament with 12 runs batted in. A pitch. 1-1-1. That's going to be a base hit. In this left field, Klesko will keep it in front of him and get it back in. And Slagle will have to stop at second. So first and second with 2 outs. And Maddux has got himself a little jam here in the first. And it's going to be Harry Steinfeld, .278. He's driven in 11. The pitch to Steinfeld, 4-3-3. This is going to be base hit past Chipper Jones into left field. Chipper just did not react. Looks like Frank Chance is going to try to steal home. And he is out at the plate. Frank Chance tried to steal home there, and he's out for the third out. Don't know if that was a smart play with runners at the corners. But they get a run on the base hit. Chipper Jones did not have a good fielding first inning there. The error and then the base hit past the not quick enough Chipper gets the run home, and it's 1-0 Chicago. Run was unearned. So Maddux have to get things under control. Do not let Chicago get a good lead on them with this pitching staff. Here's Walt Weiss to lead it off. Mordecai Brown, 3-2 with a 2.09 ERA in the tournament. He has been a solid starter. And here's the lineup for the Braves here in Game 1. Leading off at shortstop, Walt Weiss. Batting second, the second baseman, Keith Lockhart. Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Andres Galarraga. He had a heck of a series in the semifinal. In left field, Ryan Klesko. Batting sixth, the catcher, Javi Lopez. Batting seventh, in right field, Michael Tucker. Batting eighth, center fielder, Andrew Jones. And batting ninth, the DH today, Gerald Williams. So here we go. Walt Weiss to lead it off. Weiss hitting .258. He's driven in 2. 3-1-2. There's going to be a little short fly to left. Sheckard comes in. He'll make the catch. Easy play there for him. One away. Here's Keith Lockhart. Lockhart has had a poor showing. 185 with 5 runs batted in the tournament. He has struggled to get going. 6-1-4. Fly ball, left field, pretty deep, but Sheckard's there. He's got it for the second out. 2 up and 2 down here in the first. And here's Chipper Jones, who had an error and kind of cost the Braves a run there in the first inning. He has been pretty solid. He hit 4 home runs in the last series in the semifinals against the Phillies. He's got 9 total with 22 runs batted in. He's hitting .329. The pitch to Chipper, 266. This one's hit into right field. Coming in is Schulte. Need a 61 to get down. And they cannot. He'll make the catch. Schulte makes a nice sliding catch for the third out. And that's going to do it for the Braves. We head to the top of the second. Cubs with an early 1-0 lead. Here's Joe Tinker to lead it off for the Cubs. 267. He's driven in 9. 166. He struck him out. Got him on the off-speed pitch. And there's 1 out. Here's Johnny Evers. Evers. 250. He's driven in 10. 463. This one's hit on the ground. Chipper Jones can't get it. It's going to go into left field for a base hit. They are exploiting the Braves infield here early on. Evers. There he goes. Possibly. Let's see. Yes, he does. He's going to steal it safely. Stolen base number 8 on the tournament for Johnny Evers. I don't know why I could call him Evers. Here's Johnny Kling, runner in scoring position with 1 out. Kling hitting .264. He's belted 2 homers and driven in 10. 4.63. Ground ball to third. Chipper's going to check him back to second. Throws to first for the out. So 2 down. And it's going to leave it up to Solly Hoffman, the number 9 hitter. Hoffman had the first series, he had a pretty darn good series with a game-winning homer, and he hasn't really done much since. But he's hitting .233. He's driven in 10. The pitch. 5.25. It's going to be a fly ball, right field. Tucker's there. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They strand a runner at second. We're into the bottom half of the second. It's 1-0 Cubs. Here's Galarraga to lead it off. Galarraga hit .481 against the Phillies. Belted 3 homers. He was huge for the Braves in that series. He's up to .321 in the tournament with 6 homers and 16 runs batted in. The pitch. And there it goes. Well hit deep to left field, and it's gone. Home run for Andres Galarraga, and we got a tie game. Galarraga took the Mordecai Brown curveball and put it in the seats. We're tied at 1. He continues to stay hot. 1-1, and here's Ryan Klesko. Klesko, 202. He has yet to get on track. He has hit 3 homers and driven in 9 runs in this tournament. 6-4-1. There's going to be base hit into center field. That's going to bring up Javi Lopez. Lopez, 295, 6 homers, 17 runs batted in. He's had a solid tournament. 5-1-1. That's going to be a little ground ball. Shortstop. Tinker flips it to second for 1, but no relay. Lopez beats it out. Fielder's choice. He's now at first base with 1 out. And we're going to roll on the E action chart. 4-5. He's caught stealing. Kling throws him out. There's 2 away. Base is now empty for Michael Tucker. Tucker, a .241 hitter in this tournament. 4 homers, 16 runs batted in. The pitch from Mordecai. Uh-oh. 3-5-1. There's a liner towards left. Right there is Sheckard. He's got it for the second out. Or for the third out. That'll end the second. Braves tie it on the home run by Galarraga. And we head to the top of the third. 1-1. Here's Slagle to lead it off. He got on the Chipper Jones error back in the first and scored. 6-1-2. There's a ground ball. Shortstop. Weiss fields it, throws him out, and there's 1 away. It's going to bring up Sheckard. He's 0 for 1. 6-1-3. There's a fly ball left field pretty deep. Klesko going back, reaches up, makes the catch for the second out. It's going to leave it up to Schulte. Frank Schulte, 0 for 1. 3-4-5. This one's ripped. This one's going to get down. In the second will go Schulte with a stand-up double, a 2-out double, and he is on second for Frank Chance. Frank Chance singled his last time up. The pitch. 3-5-6. 3-5-6. It's into the gap. This is going to score a run. Into score. Comes Schulte. Chance goes into second with a double, and it's 2-1. Cubs. They retake the lead off Greg Maddux. Here's Steinfeld. He singled home a run his last time up. 2-3-1. There's a fly ball, center field. Jones, easy play for him, makes the grab, and the inning's over. But Frank Chance does it again. He lines a double to score a run, and the Cubs take the lead 2-1. Bottom of the third. Here comes Andrew Jones to lead it off. Jones hitting .275. He's belted 8 homers and 14 runs batted in this tournament. The pitch from Mordecai, 6-4-6. And he'll fly one deep to right field. Schulte going back at the wall will make the grab. Stays in play. And there's one away. Andrew Jones went the opposite way, but did not get all of it. And it's one out here in the third. Here's Gerald Williams. Williams hitting .222, 2 homers, 6 runs batted in. 3-1-6. Line drive, right field. Schulte's there. He's got it. 2 away. 2 quick outs. That's going to leave it up to Walt Weiss. Weiss 0 for 1. 3-6-6. Base hit. Clean single right up the middle. And Weiss is on with a 2-out hit. It's going to leave it all up to Keith Lockhart. Lockhart 0 for 1. 2-4-6. Ripped towards center. Slagle right there makes the catch and the inning's over. They strand a runner. We head to the 4th inning. It's 2-1 Cubs. Here's Joe Tinker to lead it off. Tinker 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. 2-4-2. And this one's gonna go out to left, but Klesko's there to come in and make the grab. Klesko got a nice jump on it and was able to run it down for the first out. Here's Johnny Evers, who singled and stole a base his first time up. The pitch, 5-3-1. And that's going to be ground ball to third. Chipper throws it across the diamond for the second out. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Johnny Kling. He's 0 for 1 today. 3-2-5. 3-2-5. It's going to be a shaded 2. So 33 or higher, it's going to drop in. And it's going to be a base hit. Drops in front of Andrew Jones for the hit. So 2-out single. Clings on, and here's Solly Hoffman. He's 0 for 1. 5-2-1. There's a fly ball. Right field. Right there is Tucker. He's got it, and the side is retired. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Here in Atlanta, it's 2-1 Chicago. Chipper Jones leads it off. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Chipper. 1-6-4. He got him on strikes. Chipper strikes out. 1 away. And he'll bring up Galarraga, who homered his first time up. 6-1-2. This is a fly ball, pretty deep. Back goes Sheckard. He's there. He's got it for the second out, right in front of the track. And there's 2 away. It's going to leave it all up to Ryan Klesko, who singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. The pitch to Klesko. 1-2-1. He got him on strikes. Klesko goes down swinging. That'll end the fourth. We head to the fifth. It's 2-1. Chicago with a slim lead here in Atlanta. Here's Jimmy Slagle to lead it off. Slagle is 0 for 2, but he did get on an error and scored a run back in the first. 6-4-2. That's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop Weiss has got it over the first. 1 away. Here's Jimmy Sheckard. Sheckard is 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. The pitch, 4-4-6. Ground ball to second. Lockhart is a 56. And here we booted it. Throws it away. Lockhart tried to rush his throw, and it gets past Galarraga, and Sheckard goes to second. Another error on the Braves. And now Sheckard is going to try to get a lead here. He cannot, so he'll stay at second. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Schulte, who's doubled in 2 trips. 1 for 2. The pitch. 5-1-3. That is going to be a grounder. Nope, first base open. He walked him. First walk on the day for Maddux. And now Frank Chance, the dangerous Frank Chance, steps up. 2 for 2 today on Maddux. Maddux is unable to solve him. 1-3-5. And that's going to be ball 4. He walked him. Frank Chance, good eye. And it's going to load the bases for the Cubs. They can really break it open here a little bit. Give them a little room. Frank Steinfeld, we're going to play in at the corners. Harry Steinfeld, the pitch. 2-2-6. Base hit. Into left field. 1 run in. Rounding second or third is Schulte, but he's going to stay put. He gets the stop sign. It's 3-1 Cubs. Base is still loaded. And here's Joe Tinker. 5-2-3. There's a fly ball, shallow. Right field, Tucker's got it. Throw home. 1 hopper to Lopez. Schulte will not go. So 2 outs. It's going to be all up to Johnny Evers. He's 1 for 2. 3-2-4. That's going to be a short fly right. Tucker's there. He's got it, and the inning's over. But could have been a lot worse for the Braves. They get a run. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Cubs. Bottom of the 5th. Here's Mordecai back to the mound. He'll face Javi Lopez. Lopez 0 for 1. 6-1-4. There's a fly ball. Left field, pretty deep. Sheckard going back. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away. It's going to bring up Michael Tucker. Tucker, 0 for 1. He lined out his first time up. Hit a rope to left field. The pitch to Tucker. 3-3-6. Need a 56 to drop in. It does. Base hit. So Tucker, this one not hit quite as hard, but it still does the trick. It drops in front of Slagle for the fourth hit for the Braves. He's on for Andrew Jones. Jones 0 for 1. The pitch. 2-5-4. There's a fly ball, left field. Easy play for Sheckard. He's got it, and there's 2 away here in the 5th. It's going to leave it up to Gerald Williams. He's 0 for 1. 4-1-4. On the ground to short. Tinker. Can't make the play. 5-4-4. That's an error on Tinker. And that is going to put 2 men on with 2 outs. It's all up to Walt Weiss. Top of the order for the Braves. Weiss 1 for 2. 6-4-6. It's going to get down, base it. In front of the left fielder. In to score comes Tucker. Sheckard throw comes into third and it's 3-2. Big hit from Walt Weiss. And the Braves cut the lead to 1 again. Brings up Keith Lockhart. He's 0 for 2 today. 2-2-4. Base hit. Into left field. Here comes Gerald Williams. We're tied. We are tied. The Braves have put some hits together here in the 5th and tied the game at 3. Lockhart will take second on the throw home. Now Chipper Jones steps up, 2 outs. 2 men on. The pitch. 5-4-2. Ground ball. Nope, they're going to walk him. First base is open. First base is open. They're going to walk Jones and face Galarraga with the bases loaded. I don't know if that was a smart move. Galarraga has homered. Here's the pitch. 1-5-3. He struck him out. Mordecai gets the best of Galarraga there. That'll end the 5th, but the Braves rally for 2, and we're tied at 3. We head to the 6th. Comes Johnny Kling. Kling 1 for 2. 4-3-6. On the ground, Lockhart fields it. He has to turn. Fires. Got him. Nice play by Lockhart as he ranged into the hole and turns and gets him at first by a couple steps. 1 out. Here's Solly Hoffman, 0 for 2. 3-6-3. There's a liner towards short, caught. Walt Weiss right there makes the grab. 2 outs here in the 6th. It's going to bring up Jimmy Slagle, top of the order for the Cubs. He's 0 for 3 today. 1-1-6. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Into center field, and Slagle is on with a 2-out single. And there he goes. Throw down. He is safe. Javi Lopez couldn't get him. His throw was late. And Slagle has the stolen base. Now he's in scoring position for Jimmy Sheckard. Sheckard 0 for 3. 6-5-4. Popped him up. Third baseman Jones is there. He's got it, and the inning's over. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 3-3 here in Atlanta. Klesko will lead it off for the Braves. He's 1 for 2 today. 3-4-1. It's going to be a possible rare play. It is a rare play. With the bases empty, 5-6. That's going to be a ground out to first. Mordecai is knocked to the ground. This happened to him earlier in the tournament. He was knocked to the ground. If he continues in the game, his B grades are used. If he can finish the inning without allowing a base runner, he returns to normal next inning. So we'll see if he can finish this inning. There's one out. Here's Javi Lopez. This is going to be a little dangerous here. Trying to see if we can finish the inning with him. Or do we take him out? Here's Javi Lopez. 4-4-6. On the ground. Here's Evers, second baseman. He made the error. I think that's his second of the game. Lopez safe on the error by Evers. That'll bring up Michael Tucker. The pitch, 5-5-2. That's going to be a walk. And there's going to be 2 men on. That's going to be it, I think, for Mordecai. He is favoring his left leg after being run over at first base for the second time in the tournament. And then we're going to go to Orval to come in to pitch to try to keep the Braves at bay. Here's Andrew Jones. 1 out, 2 men on. 1-3-5. He struck him out. Good pitch there by Overall. 2 outs. And it's Gerald Williams. Williams 0 for 2. 4-1-6. On the ground, second base, Evers. God, why do I keep calling him Evers? This time he makes the play. And the inning is over. So the Braves chase Mordecai, but they're unable to score. It stays 3-3 as we head to the 7th. Here's Frank Schulte to lead it off. 6-3-3. Deep fly to left. Back goes Klesko. He reaches up, makes the catch for the first out. Here's Frank Chance. He is 2 for 2. He's walked. He's been on base all 3 trips. 5-2-5. And there's ground ball. First base, Galarraga will flip it over to Maddux covering for the second out. They finally get Chance out. Here's Steinfeld. And Steinfeld's had a big day. A couple runs batted in. He's 2 for 3. 1-3-4. And there's a base hit up the middle and into center field. Steinfeld's on for his 3rd hit of the day. And he's going to try to steal. There he goes. The throw. Got him. Lopez with a dart gets Steinfeld for the 3rd out. And the Brave fans are on their feet for the 7th inning stretch. We head to the bottom half. Braves coming to bat here. Uh-oh, looks like Maddux went to his B grades. So they might have to think about replacing him. And here's Walt Weiss. Walt Weiss had a good day today. 2 for 3. He drove in a run his last time up. The pitch. 1-3-2. He walked him. Overall loses Weiss, and Weiss is on for the third time. And that's going to bring up Lockhart. Only a 3 bunter, but they're going to try to bunt him over. 6. And then a 4 and a 1. Oh, they're going to go to second. And Tinker was there for the out. Makes the play at second to get the lead runner. Not a good bunt by Lockhart. That's going to bring up Chipper. Chipper 0 for 2. 4-5-5 on the ground. Tinker goes to first with it and gets Chipper. Lockhart moves up. 2 outs. The runner at second for Andres Galarraga. Galarraga homered back in the back in the second. And he is 1 for 3 on the day. The pitch. 5-6-4. And he walked him. Base on balls. 2 men on for Ryan Klesko. Klesko 1 for 3 today. He's got 2 men on, 2 outs. The pitch from Overall. 3-6-6. That's going to be a base hit. This might get the run home. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Lockhart goes in safely. And the Braves take a 1-run lead here in the 7th. Ryan Klesko with a big hit. 4-3 Braves. And here comes Javi Lopez. 6-3-4. And he struck him out. So Overall gives up the go-ahead run. Maddux, meanwhile, is on his B grades. And we might go ahead and go to our setup men. Russ Springer will come out to pitch here in the 8th. Here's Joe Tinker to lead it off for the Cubs. Cubs down to their final 2 at bats. Down a run. 2-2-1. Base hit. A leadoff single. And do we try to steal here? What's, oops, shoot. Springer's hold is a 2. Oh, it's not going to be good. It's probably going to be like a 36 again. Do we try to get him to second here? I think we are. Oh, no, I just canceled it. So I think we're not. This roll will tell if he would have been caught or not. But now Johnny Evers bats, and he might be bunting here. He would have stole it. Instead, it's going to be a 5, and then a 5-6. And he's going to foul it off 2 bunts. So 2 strikes on Evers. 2 strikes on Evers. What do you do here? They're going to try to bunt again. 2 strikes. He struck. He's going to strike out. No, it's a fielder's choice. Oh, wow, okay. Thought 11 was there. It's a fielder's choice, so they're going to get the runner at second. But he might throw it into center field. Nope. Oh, tough play there. So Springer fields it, threw it wild, but luckily, who would have been? It would have been the shortstop covering. So Weiss able to dig it out of the dirt and keep it for the out. So 1 away. That was huge. Here's Johnny Kling. 2, 2, 2. Base hit. Line single into left field. Evers stops at second. First and second, only one out. And Springer has got a jam to get out of. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman 0 for 3 today. Tying run at second base, 3-2-3. Liner towards left. Klesko's there. He's got it. Fires it back in, and Evers will hold at second. So now 2 outs, first and second, and top of the order for the Cubs. Here's Slagle. 1-6-6. He got him on strikes. The inning is over, and the Cubs unable to push a run across. And unlike them to fail getting the runner over, couple chances, and they could not do it. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Tucker to lead it off. He is 1 for 2. 3-1-6. That is drilled right at Slagle in center. He'll make the catch for the second out. Or for the first out, I'm sorry. That's going to bring up Andrew Jones. Jones 0 for 3. 3-3-1. Liner towards center. Slagle again right there makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Gerald Williams. Williams 0 for 3. 6-1-2. Ripped into the gap. Or into the corner, I should say. Into second easily will go Williams. He's got a 2-out double. 8th hit of the day out for the Braves. And now Walt Weiss comes up. He is 2 for 3. 4-5-5. This one's on the ground to short. Tinker fields it. Woo! Almost threw it away. But Chance digs it out of the dirt for the out. And that is it for the Braves. They lead it by 1. We go to the 9th, and here comes the closer, Lichtenberg. He has got 6 saves. He's 1-0 with 6 saves with a 2.16 ERA. And now he tries to keep the Cubs off the scoreboard. Top of the 9th. Sheckard leads it off. 0 for 4 today. 4-5-6. On the ground. Here's Lockhart. Makes the play. 1 away here in the 9th. Braves fans have not sat down since the 7th inning. Here's Schulte. Schulte 1 for 3. 5-1-6. And he walked him. That's a walk to Schulte. And now he's going to try to get a lead. And he does. There he goes. Throw down. Not in time. A stolen base. And the Cubs all of a sudden have the tying run at second base. And here comes the big man, Frank Chance. Did we walk Chance here? But then you got Steinfeld, who's got 3 hits today. They're going to pitch to Frank. The pitch. Bad move. 3-3-6, drilled towards the gap in right field. It's going to get down. We're tied. The Cubs have tied it on the Frank Chance double. His fist pump tells the story. Chance with a huge hit here in the 9th. 4-4 our score. And now the Cubs try to take the lead. Here's Harry Steinfeld, who's had 3 hits today. 6-2-1. $64 or higher, it's going to get out. Nope. It's a base hit, though. That might get the go-ahead run. Chance rounding third. They're going to send him. They're going to send him. The throw home. He's safe. A base hit. Braves lose the lead here in the ninth. Gary Lichtenberg, who's been sensational in this tournament, and he has given up 2 runs here in the ninth. Here's Javi Lopez. I'm sorry. Steinfeld is going to try to steal. Or try to get a lead, I should say. 3-2 is not going to do it. So, still 1 out. Here's Joe Tinker. 6-2-3. Base hit. This could be extra bases. Or he could try for second, I should say. He's going to. And he'll make it in there easily. A double for Joe Tinker as these Chicago Cubs find a way. Still only 1 out and runners at second and third. Infield in for Johnny Evers. The pitch. 4-2-4. On the ground to short. He'll make the play. They're going to try to get the lead runner. Throw home. Oh, he beat it. Everyone's safe. Braves falling apart here in the ninth. The fans no steal. First and third, still only 1 out. Gotta go in again. Can't let them have another run. 3-3-3. Liner towards center. Caught by Jones. Here comes the throw. Home. 4-6. He's in there. Sacrifice fly makes it 7-4. Cubs have scored 4 in the ninth to take a 7-4 lead. 5-3-1. Walked him. And that's going to be it for Lichtenberg. He has not done well here today. Into pitch comes Rudy Sainez. Sainez has only pitched 2 2/3 inning in this tournament. He's got a 3.38 ERA. Jimmy Slagle will be the batter. 3-1-6. Need a 56 or higher. And everything's going right for the Cubs right now. 62. Base hit. That might score another run. It does. They're piling on here in the ninth. It's 8-4. Here's Jimmy Shepherd. 1-3-3. And he struck him out, but the damage is done. Cubs score 5 runs in the 8th. Just picked and picked and picked. And hard to believe the Braves were only 3 outs away from the Game 1 victory. And instead they've put themselves in quite the big hole here. 4 runs down. The only good thing is they still have a chance. Here's Keith Lockhart to lead it off, and they might have a pinch hitter for Lockhart. Against Oral, they might go Curtis Pride will come in to pinch hit. Here's the pitch. 2-3-4. He struck him out. One out. Here's Chipper. Has had a game to forget here in game 1. He's 0 for 3. 1-3-5. And he got him. Struck him out. 2 outs. Nobody on, and it's all up to Andres Galarraga. Galarraga 1 for 3. The pitch. 5-6-6. And they're going to stay alive as he walks. And overall goes to his B grades. We'll let him see if he can get one more out. Klesko 2 for 4 on the day. 5-4-1. 5-4-1. He rounds 1 to 3rd. This should do it. Over to first. Game over. Game 1 goes to the Cubs. Orville overall will get the win, his 3rd win against no defeats. Perry Lichtenberg goes to 1-1. He takes the loss. What a game for the Cubs. They lost Mordecai Brown early. He was injured covering first. And Maddux also had a tough go of it against the Cubs. They're not a swing first team. They take time and effort. Maddux went 7 innings. He walked 2, only struck out 1. But he gave up 3 runs, but only 1 of them was earned. But he gave up 9 hits. They had the answer for Maddux, but Maddux still kept the Cubs at bay enough to be in good shape for the win, led by a run into the 9th, and all fell apart in that 9th inning. What a crazy game. So game 1, Chicago Cubs lead this series now 1-0. That's it from here, folks. You have a great night, and we'll see you for game 2. Take care. Bye.